So, something really weird happened. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a hickey right over here on my neck. So, and I'm also a little sunburned. I got some sun yesterday. Or should I say over the weekend, because I had a busy weekend. Between a rodeo and poker run, I kind of spent a weekend out and about and all of that. But, this video is specifically about the hickey on my neck. Yeah, right there. I have no idea where it came from. Like, no idea whatsoever. Like, literally, this morning, I woke up and it was there. Yes, I am, just thought about it. I am wearing different glasses in this video, but that is because my normal glasses, I'm having, problems all over, because you see this right here? That is from the glasses I normally wear. Because I've had these glasses forever. Having to put a clear coat of polish on the side here so it doesn't irritate my skin. Jenny, gonna do a second coat tonight. But this video is literally about, paranormal happenings here at my house, which have been known to happen. So I'm doing just a quick video before bed. I put on a clear coat of nail polish on my glasses. But it's really weird because, now, you think it came from the hubby, which it didn't. Which you would definitely think that, considering last night he did stay over at the house. Because, we had the poke around and he pretty much spent the whole weekend at my place instead of going home to his house. So, like I've said before in other videos, we've got a weird, living arrangements where I live with my mother and my grandfather, and he lives with his mom. But yeah, so he pretty much stayed at my place all weekend. Of course, anybody that's ever seen a video on this channel, has seen both the rooms. I usually have the green one, he's got the white one with the pink. But it was just really weird, this morning, I'm afraid to say what I was doing, because if I do, it might get me, flagged for inappropriate content. But let's just say I was trying to wipe something up off of my neck. Because I had spilled something. Yeah, that works. I spilled something on my neck. And so I went to wipe it. And, wipe it up and everything. And, found I had a hickey. Now, the reason this is so weird is because the side of the bed that I sleep on, I'm actually leaning on. So, do we notice what side the hickey's on, where my wall is, and then literally, here's where the hubby sleeps. I know right now I've got one of my one of my Japanese soda bottles, the melon flavor, because I love the melon. Melon is so good. But so now his spot's all back to normal again. So he was sleeping on the side of the bed. I'm sleeping on the side of the bed. He didn't have access to this side of my neck. He had access to this side. He could have hickeyed this side of my neck, not this side of my neck. I woke up this morning with a hickey on my neck. We have no idea where, how, why, any of that. It just showed up. And I'm sorry, but if you ask me, that is some super crazy shit. Of course, we've been doing, there's been more magical stuff going on around my house anyway, because think I've never said this in a video before, but well, I've mentioned, being a witch before in a couple of the videos I know I have, but um I now have a very small coven going. There's like literally two of us. And then the hubby just kind of like outsider, observer, like advice giver. Because technically him and I also have a coven going because we practice together. Um because our religion, like, so this is like fun to explain. So our religion is, we're Celtic pagans. So our religion is like very sexual and very very much based in sex. I'm sorry, I'm just comfortable. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. Um, I literally just decided to do this video while I was doing my skincare, so did y'all see I'm looking all pretty and stuff. Um, but so we're Celtic pagan, and our religion is very sexual, very sexually based, and so I practiced that with him, and then I've got an old friend of mine, like her and I go way back. Like, I met her when I was in kindergarten. Like, she actually took care of a problem I was having when I was in kindergarten. Um, when I was in kindergarten, I had one of my classmates that he'd pick on me, and it was so bad. Like, it wasn't just like verbal picking, like teasing me and or chasing me around and stuff like that. No, he like actually beat me up multiple times at school, and nothing was done about it. And she ended up actually beating the crap out of him for me, which was nice. I didn't learn until later that it was her that, got him to stop, but I just. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my sleeve because it's bugging me. But I knew that for some reason he stopped beating me up, and I was happy, and found out recently it was actually because of her. But we were friends and all of that. Well, she's started dabbling in witchcraft, which I don't mind if you want to start dabbling in witchcraft, but all I have to say is be careful about the way you do it. Like, seriously, you need to be careful. She started because of. So, like I said, we've known each other since, kindergarten. So, we've been friends forever. Her family basically adopted me. Like, I'm the baby. I'm the baby of the family. Like, her older sisters are basically my older sister. She's my older sister. Like, we've known each other that long. Like, her mom's adopted me. My mom's adopted her. Yeah, we're sisters at this point. Like, we've known each other so long. We've watched each other grow up. We've basically been there for most of each other's lives. But due to school problems and stuff, like I left the school that we originally met in and didn't go back, and so I missed out on part of her life. But we've always stayed friends, and now she's doing witchcraft, and she did one of the biggest, stupidest mistakes. And if you're a witch, like, and you can give me some advice on this, like, that'd be great, because like Abby and I are trying our best to deal with it. She decided that because of one of our sisters, her husband, so it was the oldest sister, she got sick and ended up passing away a couple years ago. The husband she left behind, he thinks with his little head, not his big head, which is bad. Because my niece loves the girl to death, but she hates her mom right now, her new stepmom. He's married two women, very similar in personalities, type, everything. Which I think is really kind of funny, because it's like, sis was pretty. We had a little bit of a thing going on.
And then he ended up with these two girls, and yeah, I mean they have pretty qualities. Like I can see how they could be, considered pretty because like they're both like super skinny girls, like like I can see how they could be considered pretty, but for me it's the aura they give off and the personality sometimes and the energies they give off at times is what puts me off. But so because of these two and another person, she has cast a couple of curses. And so I've been trying to help her break them and reverse them because she's bringing harm onto herself. And I'm wondering if, because we actually celebrated the solstice the other day, we actually celebrated here in the backyard, which is just outside that window. I'm wondering, like seriously wondering, you're gonna understand like what I'm wondering if maybe that's like got things, stirred up and shit in the house and possibly caused the hickey back here. At least whatever left the hickey, I can be thankful they made it so I could cover it with my hair if I have it down. Of course, right now my hair is in a braid, which I have to say, I think I did a pretty good job considering the fact that I literally braided most of it behind my head and then brought it around to the side. Well, actually, it was this side because this side is easier for me to braid, but my that's why I'm holding up the camera. So it's like I braided my hair myself, not looking. I think I did a pretty good job. Like you can't really see in the black, but this is like a day, well, 2 days of wearing it and sleeping. It's like I slept all day today because I was tired. I had a really busy weekend. 2 full days of shit, like out in the sun for most of one of them. As you can tell, I got sunburned. Like mostly like right in here, like my face not so much because I did wear my CC cream. I was a good girl. I wore my CC cream. My nails are getting long, which makes me happy, but they're not painted. I got black nail polish though to paint them, which makes me happy. You can tell where my watch sits because like it's like the white burn on me. Which is funny because the ring I was wearing a weekend. I can either get it to turn or get it off of me. There's actually a tan line from it too. Which this is only temporary until the hubby either gets, it's hard to say, but the hubby gets grandma's wedding band resized so it can fit me, or this is really stupid, but he's got a pink diamond that's cut in the shape of a heart that he got like way back like at the beginning of our relationship, and he's held on to it. He hasn't put it in a ring yet or anything, but he's got the diamond. I've seen the diamond. I love that diamond. I can't wait till he gets that diamond on me. But it's either we get my grandmother's wedding band, an engagement ring resized so it can fit me because I can't get it over my knuckle. Like this knuckle right here, I cannot get it over this knuckle, which sucks because I used to. I used to be able to get over this knuckle, but I also used to be able to wear my grandmother's dress, like some of my grandmother's really nice dresses before I grew. What's funny though is like this actually, like this has a story behind it. Caftan. It was grandma's, and then mom stole it from her, and then I stole it from mom, and now it's mine. Of course, mom did stretch it out a bit for me, which was nice. Like, cause you can, mom's got wider hips than I do. Shit, it's already 1. It's late. Yes, this is why I'm tired. But I slept all day today too, which sucks because I'm not tired too. That my neck hurts. I know part of it is because of that hickey on the back, which I don't know. Seriously, I don't know where it came from. And like, so what I'm wondering is like, doing celebrating the solstice out back. Like, did that stir something up? Like, I don't know at this point. And I mean, the hubby and I have no idea how I ended up with a hickey on that side because it's like, he's like, well, what did you do? Are you with somebody else? I'm like, no, you were around me all day yesterday except for when you were napping. I was in the living room with mom, or I was upstairs with mom, or I was eating dinner. Like there was no time I left this house. You would have known because I probably would have taken your car. And his car was left right exactly where, because I'm not good at like reparking in the exact same spot, and he would have been able to tell. So it's like I didn't leave. I don't know how I got it. Mom has a theory because I had a dream. It was a really fucked up dream. So I was, for some reason, I was in the living room, the other place I usually do my videos when I'm at home. Um, so I was out in the living room. So I had to readjust my hand, start to lose the phone. But I was out in the living room. The hubby's phone went off. I grabbed it. It was unlocked when I grabbed it, and he had a message. And I just hit the back button because he's got a Samsung. So I just hit the back button to get the keyboard to go down. And in doing so, I saw like some text messages and like things about, he was telling somebody I'm too clingy, you know, I'm, I'm too clingy, I'm jealous, like all of the stuff, like they, I'm a little insecure about, okay? Like my ex husband, when we were together, he was like very much like, oh, well, you have to be more of this, you have to be more of that, you have to be more of this, you have to be more of that. And he would constantly tell me all the flaws in me and tell me how the next girl was prettier than I was, or the next girl was this, was better at this than I was, and how, all of that. So that's caused some problems, and so I've, I get like a little bit clingy, I get a little bit jealous with my hubby. I do admit that, but I've worked on it over the years. Like I've gotten better at it. I'm not quite, quite as bad as I used to be. And so I bring, and I just like, hit the back button again. It's like, I don't need to say this is a conversation between him and someone else. If these really are problems, like, he may just be trying to, like, tell somebody some stuff, like, because he's trying to figure out something. And I see, on a message, like, a picture message, because it came up with, like, image, all that. And it was, like, a GIF video, like, picture thing. And I clicked on the message to see what it was, and it started out that, a couple, guy and a girl, making out on a chair. Then the hubby's head just like popped up in the corner, and he shakes his head no, like covers the camera, like so it's like totally dark, like that. Hand comes away, and like literally instead of the girl in this guy's lap, it's my husband. And like I'm like totally freaking out. And the guy, sitting in the chair is like kissing on the back of hubby's neck. Now, the reason I tell you that is because mom has a little bit of a theory. Where I have the hickey, I just hit it's sore, it's very sore, it's very tender. But where I have the hickey happens to be in the dream where this guy was kissing on the hubby. And like I'm not gonna continue the dream because like basically I went off on him and like I asked him if he was cheating on me because of something said in that underneath that picture, after the picture, gif, whatever you want to call it, like the video, it said, there was like a little message under it, and I got mad at the hubby, and I'm like, are you cheating on me? And like, I didn't care about the guy, like, because apparently, he, had some fun with both the guy and the girl, but it's like, I didn't care about the guy. But I was more upset with the girl, and it's like, we talked about it, and no, he's not cheating on me, not again. um, but so it's like, I had like that bothered me, like and we talked about it, and mom has a theory that because where the guy was, because the hubby had his head like tilted to the side, and the guy was like literally kissing back in here where the hickey is. That's where the hickey came from. I'm not sure. Like, and I know that hubby's not cheating on me. Like, he doesn't want to fuck this up again. Mostly because he's scared that if he fucks it up again, then I'm gonna be gone. Like, literally gonna be gone. Like, he's not gonna be able to get me back the second time. So, yeah. But it's like really seriously strange. It's like, I don't know where it came from because like I basically slept on this side. I literally usually sleep facing the wall. The only time I'm not facing the wall is when I roll over in my sleep and I'm on my back, or I'm facing the TV like right before I go to sleep, like I am now. And my camera's like not focusing. But yeah, it's like so like I don't normally like sleep on my back. I'm usually on my side and it's usually away from the TV. So it's like really weird that I have a hickey right there. We don't know where it came from. We don't know why I have it. All we know is my neck hurts. I after I was wiping the stuff off my neck this morning, like I literally am like I look at my hubby and I'm like, honey, I think I have a hickey on my neck. He's like, what? Like I think I have a hickey on my neck. And I roll over so he can see it. And he's like, that looks like a hickey. And then he gets up to turn off the light, or turn on the light. Sorry, thinking I gotta turn off the light because I'm gonna turn. So you see the long one there. It's the light one, and I turn that one off and I leave the fan running all night. And so he knows this, and that's how we sleep when we're here. So he gets up to turn on the light, and I fully roll over onto my stomach so he can have better view. And there it is. I have a hickey. We have no idea how I got there. Like, I swear this is like gotta be some kind of like supernatural thing because it's crazy. Like, it really is. Like, I don't know if it's got anything to do with my friend and, getting back in touch with her because she is such a newbie when it comes to magic and doesn't know what she's doing, and like literally her first magic spells were casting curses, which are coming back to bite her in the ass because personal gain spells, which these can be considered because she's doing them against people that have wronged her or have wronged our family in some way. I can't. I can't. Yeah, so I'm wondering if like, is this my punishment for trying to help her because she came to me and she's like, hey, do you know anybody that practices witchcraft? Like, and of course I told her it's like I've been trained as a high priestess. I don't have a coven right now. Because like on it, I really truly don't. I don't have a coven of like my what I've been trained as a high priestess as. I have no coven. Well, I had no coven. I have a coven now. She's my coven now, but I had no coven before. And I mean, cause like literally, like because I got with the husband, I started practicing, you know, the Catholic pagan stuff or the Celtic pagan stuff. Sorry. 16 in the morning right now. But yeah, it's like I became a Celtic pagan with him, and it's like it's all sexual and all of this, and it's just the two of us, and we don't do any rituals or anything, but we do a lot of praying, during the acts, and sometimes he does cast do a little bit of like casting while we're but that's that. I mean, I've done a little bit of casting myself during, but again, it's one of those like you kind of just you have to do a little bit, but otherwise it's like the only thing I've really done, outside of what I've done with her though is I did cleanse the house, and yeah, like that's been like the hickey is the first like thing since I've cleansed the house that has happened. Like I haven't, I mean, other than me seeing some of the spirits around the house that I usually do. I've seen Grandma sitting in the living room, and that's about all I've seen. Like it's driving me nuts because it's like you know what what's going on, and this has bugged me all day, and I guess I feel like I need to get it out and talk to someone. And so what I talk to, I talk to my phone and post it online. Where I have like two people that watch my videos are probably gonna watch it. But yeah, it's bugging me. Like I don't know what the hell. Because I didn't have any like dreams that could have caused it. Because I know sometimes when I dream transfers over into the real world, but like I said, I didn't dream anything that actually happened to me that should have caused it. Like, cause I've woken up before with like bite marks, scratches, like things like that, but I didn't dream anything where I was getting a hickey, and it wasn't like the hubby was getting a hickey and you know in my dream, but it just like a couple was like clearly just like a couple of kisses because I've seen like I know what it feels like, and I can like I've watched videos like, and I can tell you like what the what it looks like, but other than that, it's like it should not be a hickey, which is just driving me nuts because it's like, what the hell is going on? Oh, seriously, like if this is the start of a haunting, like great, I cleansed my house for nothing, but at least I have more sage. I mean, because I do have a bruise, which I actually moved my leg and could feel it. Like this right here, like that I can tell you right now is not from any kind of spirit or anything. That was like a couple years ago when I did that. I don't know if you can see very well. I've got a hole, literally have a hole like right there in my knee. I got a chunk of skin. Another hole right here, which I think you guys can see maybe a little bit better. Where again took out a nice chunk of skin. I still have some of the scarring like right in here too. When I did that, I also got the bruise on my leg. I laid down my scooter last year. So yeah, that was a real pretty sight. So I mean, like it's like other than the bruise on my leg, like that's like just really weird. Like, I mean, my mom's got a little bruise like on her arm, like right in here kind of area. But for me to have a hickey on the back of my neck on the side that the hubby wasn't even on. Like, if we were in his room, okay, it'd make more sense, right? Because the head of his bed is like where the foot of my bed is. And he sleeps on the same side of the bed. I sleep by the wall because he feels it's better to keep me by the wall, because if somebody comes in the door, then he can just, like, you know, they have to get through him to get to me. Um, so it's like, at his house, yeah, it makes sense, because then I would be sleeping on this side of me, not on this side of me. And he could actually leave a hickey on this side. Then it'd be freaky if it was on that side. Yeah, I am so conflicted about this because, like, seriously, I've got a random hickey for no reason. I mean, it's bad enough I'm dealing with this right now, which just, like, sucks because I have no contacts. So I need to go in and see the doctor to get a new prescription for contacts. And I've got a hickey I've got to deal with too. And I gotta wear the glasses that, yes, they look cute. Yes, I look adorable. But, oh, stab myself in the head with my own nail. Yes, they look cute. Yes, they look adorable. The hubby loves them on me. But the problem is they don't fit right. I got these when I was with the ex-husband. Because it was buy a pair, get a pair, buy two pair, get a pair free. And that was the only way I could convince him to get me a pair. Well, I wasn't allowed to take my glasses in to go get them readjusted after I got them. Because they started literally just on their own. And I'd have to push them back up. And if I was really lucky, it would just be. And I'd have to pick them up and put them back on. I mean, they are newer, they are nicer, but at the same time, they are more of a pain in the butt. Or at least they have been. Right now, my biggest problem is they're a little bit bent. And of course, I have no way to rebend them so that they sit better, because this side sits back farther than this side does, and so they don't sit right on me. That's why I have to adjust them like that when I do adjust them. Yeah, this video is like a lot longer than I meant it to be. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, so I've got a weird hickey. I have no idea why. I'll keep you updated if anything strange happens. If not, I will probably make just some more random videos to post. I do have an update on my Mary Kay journey, but I will do that later. Probably later this week when I get the inventory. It's supposed to be here Thursday or Friday. So we'll go over that and talk about it. Yeah, so bye y'all. I'm going to bed.